Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute since I've posted, but this morning I got right out of bed, showered, and sort of got dressed for work. I'm not completely dressed for work yet, so sorry if I look a little rough. So today I want to talk about why I decided to get the gastric sleeve and then my process from deciding until the time I had my surgery. That way it gives you a little bit of background about the process of getting your gastric sleeve. Just a little background on me. I have really never been skinny. I want to say I noticed that I was the bigger girl around 5th grade, and then I was just the bigger girl, fat, chubby, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I've tried dieting, working out. It would help a little bit, but it wouldn't last that long. And so yeah, I decided to do this. I had people telling me you should get the gastric sleeve, these are the benefits, blah blah blah, and I never wanted to. I would always just say I rather work out, I'd rather diet and work out and lose weight on my own. Of course, this was about probably a year ago when all this started to come about, more than a year, that people were telling me about it and I just never would do it. And then one day while I was at work, I worked in a clothing store. A lady and her sister came in and I'm helping them find clothes and shop and just doing my job. And I'm checking them out and she starts telling me about her surgery. She had a weight loss surgery, not the gastric sleeve. I'm not completely sure which one it was. And we talked and I started crying and we hugged, and so I went in the back and I called my mom and I let her know that this was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to get the gastric sleeve. Now, that was my turning point, saying that I wanted to get the gastric sleeve done. Short, sweet, simple. From that moment on, I started looking for surgeons in the area that specialize in gastric sleeve, or any weight loss surgery. I went in looking online, looking just for someone, the best recommendations, the best reviews, everything. And then my boss at the time, she had the gastric sleeve and she recommended me to her doctor. So I found him online. I went in, I don't know why I keep saying that, sorry. I called his office, and got set up for an appointment. During the process of me setting up this appointment, they mailed me a packet to fill out before I went in. As I'm looking at this packet, it's like you need a note from your primary care physician saying that you've been overweight for this long, blah blah blah. And at that moment I started freaking out because I felt like, oh well, but more backstory on me. So I moved from where I used to live, but I still kept my same primary care doctor. And so I just kind of called him back to get that information. So anyway, before you go in with my surgeon, he had them contact my insurance and see what requirements that I needed. So for everyone out there, just so you know, to get the gastric sleeve, my insurance and a lot of other insurance have you go through a psychiatric evaluation, and then mine also had me do 6 months of nutritional visits. And I will do another video on my nutritional visits and how those went, my experience with that. So I had to do that. With the 6 months of visits, they want them each visit about 30 days apart. So I went in, I had my appointment with him in March, got scheduled with the nutritionist probably the beginning of got in the same month. This was all happened at the end of March. I got in with her in the same month, probably like 2 or 3 days later. That way, when they scheduled my surgery date, it was exactly 6 months. Sorry about that. After that, they let me know that my surgeon also recommended I go through things to get checked and cleared for surgery. So I have to do lab work. You do that I did that at my initial visit, and then you do it again before your surgery. And then I had to do a sleep study to make sure I didn't have sleep apnea or any other thing. Turns out I have sleep apnea. With that, I do use a CPAP at the moment, but eventually they say with me losing weight that I probably won't need it anymore. So I'll probably add that in another video of my experience with the sleep study and with the video of the nutritionist, kind of tie that all in together. And then you have to go get your heart checked. What else did I do? Just trying to think. Oh, upper endoscopy. So if I'm sorry, I'm not saying that right. So basically where they go in and take pictures of your stomach and all of that good stuff, just to make sure you don't have any diseases or anything. So that took up a lot of time. So during that 6-month period, because of course my insurance would not approve me until those nutritional visits were done, I took care of all of that stuff. I had appointments with Dr. Green, that's his name, sorry, frequently. After the first initial appointment, I think it was 2 months before I went in. And then I don't know how long it was, but I didn't have like an appointment with him every month. That was just basically it. My decision was kind of like, okay, now you want it. And I just kind of want to make it clear, no doctor ever told me I needed the gastric sleeve. They did recommend I lose weight. And so when that time came for me to make this decision, it was a decision of I want to be healthy. Eventually I want to have children. So I want to be able to have a healthy pregnancy and all of that stuff. So now I've lost 32 pounds. I want to say I'm about 7 weeks out, I believe. I could be wrong. I need to double check. I don't have my calendar with me. And then I did have a little bit of a stall, right? I literally just broke my stall. I'll talk about that in another video. But I just wanted to come on and tell the reason why I decided to get the gastric sleeve, and the process of it. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. So why I decided to get the gastric sleeve and my process into getting that. And I will go into detail about all that other stuff in another video. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will try and do a Q&A soon. So if you could comment any questions you have for me. And I will see you next time. Bye.